Hello, friends. If you thought Roman politics were messy before, welcome to the fireworks show. Add Cleopatra to the mix, and things went from mildly dramatic to opera with lions and fireworks. When Mark Antony met Cleopatra, sparks flew. Not the polite kind either. She wasn't just a queen, she was a spectacle. Sailing up the Nile in a golden barge, dressed as the goddess Isis, surrounded by perfumes and music. It's safe to say Antony didn't stand a chance. Before long, Antony wasn't just Cleopatra's admirer, he was her political partner. Together, they dreamed big, ruling Rome and Egypt as a new power couple. But back in Rome, Octavian was watching, and fuming, and plotting. Oh, was he plotting? Octavian, the master of public relations, spun a gripping tale. Mark Antony has betrayed Rome. He's giving away our lands to an Egyptian queen. He's even named their children kings and queens. The Roman people, proud and suspicious by nature, were horrified. To them, Cleopatra wasn't just foreign, she was dangerous, mysterious, and somehow too fabulous. By 32 BCE, war was inevitable. Octavian declared war, not against Antony directly, sneaky, but against Cleopatra. Rome rallied behind the idea of defending itself from the wiles of a foreign seductress. Poor Cleopatra. She probably just wanted a nice kingdom and some peace. The grand finale came at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. Picture it, huge fleets, sails snapping in the wind, Cleopatra in her own ship, gleaming and glorious. Mark Antony trying to match Octavian's sharp strategy with some, let's call it improvised heroism. It didn't go well. When Cleopatra's ship suddenly fled the battle, reasons still debated, Antony raced after her, abandoning the fight. Octavian's forces crushed what remained. Rome had picked its favorite, and it wasn't Antony. Back in Egypt, the drama reached Shakespearean levels. Antony, hearing a false rumor that Cleopatra was dead, fell on his sword. It was messy and not at all the quick, noble death he imagined. When Cleopatra found him, she had him brought to her mausoleum, where he died in her arms. Rome's greatest romance ended not with a wedding, but with blood and betrayal. Cleopatra, refusing to be paraded through Rome as a trophy, chose her own ending. Legend says she used an asp, a venomous snake, hidden in a basket of figs. Others claim she used poison on a hairpin. Either way, she passed into legend, forever draped in mystery. With Antony and Cleopatra gone, Egypt became a Roman province. The age of the pharaohs ended and Octavian stood alone. But hold your horses, Rome wasn't out of the woods yet. The Republic, that proud old system of senates and citizen rule, was cracking like cheap pottery. Octavian had no rivals left, but he had a tricky job ahead: how to rule without looking like a king. Romans hated kings, almost as much as they hated traitors and watered wine. Next time, we step into the final act, the death of the Republic, where Octavian's clever politics, bold moves, and a little bit of smoke and mirrors will change Rome forever. Grab your laurel wreath and togas. The stage is set for history's greatest rebranding.